And I'm happy to tell you that we are close to about 8 to 10,000 households already in the UAE, which almost says that we have gone beyond the milestone of proving our point and our existence in those markets.
So let's talk about your competitors. Starting with you, your competitors, ADDA, MyGate, I've seen they are not, having a great profitability in this particular segment. And when it comes to even raising, MyGate, I have seen that they are struggling right now to raise another, funds. So where exactly money is lying in this particular format? Like where the profitability will be for in longer run? How are you monetizing this particular platform?
I can speak for ApnaComplex and the journey that we are taking. There are several forms of monetization, and I would look at it from a fundamental of a horizontal and a vertical play. Horizontal play is, there are vertical players in every category. Most of our competition is chasing a vertical play, whether it's competing with fintech, edutech, consumer tech, household services tech, all of which, right? We are not chasing that vertical. We would rather be vertical in what we are strong about, what we are strong in, and that is on the rental side, which is being the matchmaking service for landlords and tenants and building India's largest platform of verified landlords and tenants, but at the same time providing superior automated services to residents at the community, society, and the developer level. So in a nutshell, if I have to say, how are we looking at monetization? We are looking at rentals coming top of the stack, where we are helping landlords release the yield on their properties in the communities that they stay, and using the same app of ApnaComplex in which to rent out their properties. Tenants using the app to move within society, inter, within the same micro market. So all of this will provide a ready pool of apartments which can be rented out, and a ready pool and verified pool. Because as you see, what's happening in the other side of, no one's sorted out the supply side of the business of rentals yet. So with ApnaComplex and its move in, move out engines that are there, one is able to predict when the apartment can be leased out, when the apartment is getting ready to be re-tenanted, and when a tenant is ready to move into another apartment. So using AI ML logic, you can actually do a matchmaking and help the landlord and the tenant transact in the property. Not only that, look at KYC, look at verification of the tenant, look at ID verification, agreements, and also do a host of services which are required, whether from cleaning, painting, and all, before the tenant moves in, and both from the landlord side as well as the tenant side. So that's the first level of monetization that we are seeing, which to us is the largest business and can become the largest spin-off, because no one's doing it right now. That's
so
one.
You would say that's a key differentiator among your competitors?
That's one key differentiator that we have. The second key differentiator is, of course, our international foray through Anacity. Anacity is our international business, and that, of course, runs a pure play SaaS service, which is more dependent on subscription revenues.
And isn't ADDA also in the international market?
Yes, there is.
Market?
Of course, ADDA is there also. Yes, and there are other players also which are there. There are other players which are older than ADDA, which are already present in those markets. And I'm happy to tell you that we are close to about 8 to 10,000 households already in the UAE, which almost says that we have gone beyond the milestone of proving our point and our existence in those markets. So, and we're making good money in those markets, primarily because of the fact that there is a requirement of a full stack software, and not just a visitor management software or a gate management software.
True.
Right.
True.
So there is a requirement of full stack accounting, non-accounting, ERP, and gate management. Something which is even in Dubai linked up with the Molak system, which is a system for payments in that country. And Anacity is right at the forefront of it, and has been acquiring societies. In fact, we are doing white labeling now for certainly a large number of developer players. And white labeling is something which is a great option for a developer to look at bringing his own brand of society management, whilst not spending time, effort, and money on developing through his own proprietary stack, but actually partnering with us and getting a ready to market solution.
So there was a recent post which I saw on LinkedIn. It was a post from a customer of MyGate, where they are being spammed by ads.
Absolutely.
So property management is also now infiltrating ads to all the residential, whoever is subscribed to that particular app for their society. So would we be seeing you guys also getting into this? Because a lot of problems residential phase because they feel the data impeachment is there. They do not want to have a property management ad where they have to pay a premium to not to get an ad, because that service is mainly for, as you mentioned earlier, for filling maintenance, for letting your maid in or out or whatever. So do you think you will be also getting into this bandwagon like of ad?
Absolutely not. If you caught my previous one, our monetization is on several plinths. The first is rentals, the second is subscriptions, third is on Anacity, which is our international foray, which is also a subscription service internationally. We do realize that sending ads, at 7 a.m. in the morning when one is letting your maid in, and at that point of time sending in saying that the next batch of turnips is available at 14 rupees a kg, it is pretty intrusive, right? And I've seen the same LinkedIn posts that you're referring to. The fact is, we will not be spamming our customers. We don't want to do that. We don't have any ambition of doing that because, we figured out what our core is. Our core is to provide superior full stack service in the form of prop tech to our residents, and at the same time helping them realize an inherent need of renting out their properties. So that's something which is an adjacency to the app function rather than something which is a complete disruption. As it is, the app is a disruptor.
Yeah.
Right? And then I go in and disrupt the lives of those very residents by sending in ads in the morning, saying that do you need an injection right now? Check your HB1 AC levels. I mean, it's completely disruptive. We don't want to get into that game. We are not in the ad tech game at this point of time. We do not look at the ad tech game because it depends on several other factors.
True.
Right? And there are certain macroeconomics which actually run this entire business of ad tech.
Yeah.
Right. And so for us, rentals will happen to be the core, which will actually provide a benefit to the landlord, the resident, the community, and even the society. Because what we are disrupting today is that the society today is enjoying a share of the rental pie, which never used to happen before. And we are disrupting that, and we've proven that business model. Over the last 150 days, we've done about 250 transactions for rentals across 3 cities only. And now we are scaling this up across India. We're present in about 123 cities, so we'll probably be there with rentals in close to 10 to 12 cities in less than a year's time, and that's the kind of numbers that we are looking at. And that will be the proof of monetization. So we want to monetize. Every business, the fundamental gain is to make money, but not at the cost of disrupting the lives of the residents who use our app.
True, and that would be taking you for the longer run. It's
Absolutely.
a larger picture.
We want to build a sustainable business. We want to build a business which is on the fundamentals of recognizable revenue. And I'm now using the word recognizable revenue given the fact that there is so much of catharsis and in the ecosystem around it. But we want to build a business around recognizing revenue, not chase this entire fictitious GMV modeling which is happening right now, right? But at the same time, making sure that we are a profitable enterprise.